price but enhanced features. The BYD Atto3 has just been relaunched here in Malaysia, and it is still a single variant here in Malaysia, but it now has more advanced and enhanced features compared to before, but the price remains the same at 149,800 ringgit. So the price is unchanged, but what do you get with this? What are the enhanced features that you get with this price? Well, as you can see right off the bat, there's really not much that's changed with this car. It still looks pretty much the same. You still get the same headlight design, same bumper design. Well, what is new is you'll notice the color, Cosmos Black. This is a new addition to the variant, and still again it's a single variant, but now you get a bigger battery capacity at 60.48 kilowatts. You also get 88 watt DC charging now. So now you can DC fast charge the BYD Atto3 here in Malaysia as well, and it also has better acceleration. Now it's just 7.3 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, up from 7.9 from before. You also get better driving range. Now you have 480 kilometers of driving range. There is one more quick change on the inside, but let's quickly take a look around the car to see what else is new. There's really not much new. It still looks the same, but for the sake of our audience, let's just take a quick look around it anyway. Same rim design, same side profile. Only difference is once again the color. Well, Cosmos Black is a new addition, which does actually kind of blend in very well with this piece here at the back. That's quite nice. You've still got your same boot storage and everything else, power tailgate, one continuous light bar that runs the length of the car, a false floor, of course, tonneau cover right there. Let's close this bad boy up. So that sums up the differences on the outside. Let's quickly check out the inside before we head on to the new variant of the BYD Seal here in Malaysia. Alright, so inside the new variant of the BYD Atto3 here in Malaysia, which again retains its price but has new features, you'll notice the interior is pretty much again the same. Same colors, same red stitching, same layout, same design, same gear shifter. What is new is that you now have ambient lighting right here on the door handle. So this also can be more in tune. You'll notice it over there as well on the door card on the passenger side door. See how that's blinking? So this ambient lighting system actually is tuned to sort of follow the rhythm of your music. So while you're driving, once again, being a BYD, you can, switch the screen from landscape and portrait, right? So while driving, let's say you're playing your music on Spotify, like something here right now, and the beat is going ooms, 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 that will be reflected on the door card as well. You'll get the ambient lighting following the rhythm of that music. So that sums up the changes for the new BYD Atto3, which retains its price, 149,800 ringgit here in Malaysia. What do you think of that? While we quickly move on to the BYD Seal Dynamic, the newest variant in Malaysia.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the all-new BYD Seal Dynamic variant, and here we go! So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You can now own the all-new BYD Seal Dynamic variant.
Alright, so here is the all-new variant, the dynamic variant of the BYD Seal here in Malaysia. This is technically the lowest spec, the lowest of the low spec here in Malaysia, but that is not necessarily a bad thing because the interior is more or less the same as the performance and premium variants that we're used to. The exterior also is actually pretty similar. It looks almost identical to the premium and performance variants, which are far more expensive here in Malaysia, but that is a good thing, right? Because the design looks the same. The only drawback is you get two color options, only two to choose from for the dynamic variant here in Malaysia, and that is white, Aurora white, and Cosmos Black. Those are the only two options. But what else do you get for this? Well, reduced battery capacity, obviously, 61.44 kilowatt hours. Reduced range as well, 510 kilometers, worst of the three. It's the runt of the group, right? And the acceleration from 0 to 100 takes 7.5 seconds, by far the slowest. But you still get all the safety features that you need, that you get in the higher variants. You still get the same look, you still get the same interior. You get all that for a much, much better price of 163,000 ringgit here in Malaysia, which is far cheaper than the 199,800 ringgit for the top spec performance variant. But what else do you get? Well, that's about it. I've listed all the changes that you get already, but just for the sake of showing you guys that this doesn't look any different from the higher spec models, let's quickly take a look around once more. So you'll notice the front, once again, typical BYD design. The rims, okay, this actually is one thing I forgot to mention. These new 18-inch rims have a different design from the premium and the performance variant. That is the only defining trait that sets this variant apart from the other two variants, the performance and the premium. Here in Malaysia, you still get your pop-out door handles and everything else you are used to. You still get the same multi-LED light bar here at the back with a bar that runs the length of the car, of course. And your boot is, that is a slow release, still fantastic. You get tons of space in here. You got a false floor as well, so there is no how should I say this, compromise in terms of practicality, in terms of safety, in terms of safety features, in terms of everything. It just looks and feels exactly the same as the higher spec variants. It will just drive slightly slower, but it still gives you everything else you need. So that should sum up everything that we have for you here today at the BYD Seal Dynamic Variant launch and the new Atto3 here at National Stadium, Bukit Jalil, where you can also check out Sime Darby Auto Mania. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Logan. This is DSF. We hope you have a good day.